Hi, it's Christina with the Sisyphean Journal. Today is March 30th, and we are going to look at the work of a habitual quack. 18-year-old Erna was fearful and nervous when she went to 39-year-old Dr. Dennis W. Miller for an abortion at his practice in Kansas City, Kansas on March 30th of 1988. So Miller asked Erna's mother, Osi, to come into the room and hold her hand to calm her. Now, according to OC, Miller gave Irma an anesthetic injection, then started a suction machine. But Erna jerked upright and went rigid. She coughed, vomited, choked, went into spasms, and collapsed, apparently lifeless. An assistant ran for smelling salts, of all things, while Miller continued with the abortion for another 10 minutes. Erna's color deteriorated and her pulse faded and then stopped, and then Miller delayed another 10 minutes before calling an ambulance. When EMS arrived, less than 2 minutes after they were called, Erna's airway was still full of vomit. Miller was making no attempt whatsoever at resuscitation. He was just holding Irma in his arms. He justified failing to check her airway or provide her with oxygen by saying, "Since I didn't realize what was going on, I didn't think it would have made any difference." But Erna, a young mother of an 11-month-old daughter, was beyond saving and was pronounced dead on arrival at Bethany Medical Center. And Miller later admitted that he hadn't asked Erna when she had last eaten before giving her pain medications that he knew could cause vomiting, and he settled out of court with Erna's family for $475,000. But even after Erna's death, Adele Hewley, director of Comprehensive Health for Women in Overland Park, Kansas, typo, I put on instead of in, said that Miller had been performing abortions there since the early 1980s and said, "We have a lot of confidence in him. He knows how to provide excellent abortion services and is very good." Yeah, helped Erna right into her grave. Miller had failed to pass the Missouri state medical exam 3 times before he finally gave up, and it took him 9 tries to pass the test to be licensed in Kansas. And he had already settled 6 malpractice cases in the Kansas City area for a total of nearly $2 million. Another suit, settled for $2.2 million, involved botched obstetric care that caused a little boy to be born prematurely and suffer intellectual and physical disabilities as a result. And Miller was able to keep his license and continued to practice, resulting in a botched delivery in 2006, which led to the death of the baby. And once again, he didn't lose his license. He was just censured and fined. He later was censured for botching a C-section in 2009, nearly killing the mother, botching the care of a diabetic obstetric patient so badly in 2011 that she nearly died and her baby was injured during delivery, and botching a tumor removal so badly in 2012 that the woman died. And this time, they finally permanently suspended his license. We have really got to do something about medical boards. But you also have to wonder about that abortion clinic who looks at this guy and thinks he's a very good doctor. Well, he wasn't a very good doctor with Erna. Smelling salts in 1988? Are you serious? Evidently so. Good enough for an abortion patient.